And it's episode 28. Aren't you feeling great, Thirdy?
Yeah.
We're almost at episode 30.
What's with episode 30?
30?
What's na siya? Tribute na siya sa ako ang name. And you're gonna roast me in one episode.
Yeah,
But
it's what you've been born to do. Like everything aligned in the universe para makaabot og episode 30 ang imong podcast with 5 listeners.
Mm-hmm.
5 listeners we're very, very appreciative of. 2 of which I'm sure is myself na ako na i-double view ang ang video.
No, but we do get listens sa Spotify and Apple Music, so that's something.
Yeah.
Amot kinsa
Apple Music.
Yeah.
Like the Spotify one, I'm like, okay, I'm sure that's me. But Apple Music, wow.
And Apple Podcasts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Apple Podcast.
Whoever that person is. So yeah.
Okay.
So what's the big news for this episode, Bayani?
Okay, we have I saw a movie. You saw a movie na A24, and then both of us saw the premiere of Better Call Saul.
Yep.
Which was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Grabe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, something about Johnny Depp.
Something about Johnny Depp. If only not his biggest moment sa iyang life nga kailangan gid niya i-fight for. Something about Johnny Depp.
His career. Does he have to fight for being the captain of the Black Pearl again?
Probably. Yeah. Kita ka tong tweet I posted it sa feed the Geeks nga. There's this guy who tweeted nga, imagine if Jack Sparrow madaog sa court and then yung storyaan si Amber Heard nga kanang you haven't caught me. I am Jack Sparrow.
No. It was remember that this was the day that you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.
God.
Oh my God.
It's
these people that you absolutely don't want in your corner. Thank you, but very cringe. Sorry.
Gikuan pa gid to kanang he deleted the tweet, so it's gone now. But I saved it, so
Coward.
Yeah.
If you post your cringe, I think you have to keep your cringe. That's a lesson learned para now.
Embrace the cringe, but no.
But I guess people can get fired over kanang cringe material now, so I can understand.
Yeah, if you're not a celebrity, then you're safe probably. It's just eating you up lang when you see your old tweets and old posts.
Yeah, especially around the early 2000s times where it was kind of okay to be homophobic and then to be rude and I don't know.
Yeah, I still remember my tweets but I don't want to talk about it here. We're a completely different person right now.
Yeah, what do you think ang consensus now sa internet? Because I know a lot of people have been supportive of Johnny Depp, but from the past few months, I thought that everyone was he's canceled na. What did you think?
No, I really thought nga he's on the losing side sa mob, diba? The internet mob. And then
exactly.
Right now Amber Heard is taking the L right now. Gamay kay siya supporters and everyone hates her. Even the women that the friends I know put there they hate her for that. For everything.
Yeah. And even ang co-star niya si Jason Momoa followed Johnny Depp on Instagram, which everyone read as Aquaman chose a side. And yeah, gifollow ni Jason Momoa si Johnny Depp sa IG. And what I don't know, that was the sign oh no, he's not siding with Amber on this one.
Yeah. And grabe, it's in shambles bito, no? The entire DC. Ang cast they're on the verge of shutting this whole thing off. Recasting is gonna be a huge problem eventually.
Oh my God, Louie, what do you think it's in the realm of possibilities na the Flash movie is gonna end with a different actor being the Flash, Ezra Miller is gonna reset the timeline and then ang mugawas kay I don't know, si Michael Cera or something. It's
Michael Cera as the Flash. Pero I don't know, grabe there's no like blurry jud kay ang future sa DC right now. And with Amber Heard,
Yeah.
like if madaog gid ang case good, like I wish like Johnny Depp would win this one kay it's eating him up and it's ruining his career pud no.
Yeah, by like ano lagi, I remember it feels like kadang karon ra nag-catch up ang world sa case ni Johnny Depp kay this was like the only thing Twitter was talking about for like I think 2 or 3 years ago. Na it's the case against Johnny Depp, but ang samok kay the people on Johnny Depp's side are kind of those murag mo cringe fans or such. It's like I said, it's that guy who was like, remember this was the day you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
nobody wants to be on that guy's side.
Bate sa diyang voice ato pud like until right now, di ba nga there's actually like people rallying na niya.
Yeah. And I think ako ra sad na soy ko sa kanang because WB decided to not side with Johnny Depp. I thought that they did the research and they saw that Depp was gonna lose or like there was a case against him, Jude. So I was like, okay, maybe that's what's gonna happen. But the man like
usually
so far
cases like that, okay, I think Johnny Depp is a liability and they don't want the drama involved sa the company itself. Usually that what's happened.
so even if it's not his fault, like they just don't want to be included lang. Do you think that's the case?
Yeah, but with Amber Heard in, that's a different story, no? Like, why is she still there? Nga, Johnny Depp is out. That's a different thing. One question.
They had to pick a side siguro and like honestly like before Fantastic Beasts, Johnny Depp was kind of a mess na like he was mumbling in the last Pirates movie, like no one could understand him and like parehas rang yung Grindelwald, like dili siya, like I don't feel that same energy when he was Jack Sparrow na the height of the
Beto.
Pirates movies. Like lahi jud ang magnetic kayo siya atong time, but right
Yeah.
now I just want him to get help and like I hope he wins.
Yeah,
And
probably,
then,
no?
like
Mauting isa ng reason nga, like, maybe he had the decision, he had the final say pud ba nga, I just don't want to do this anymore, or yung managers like mo go against na lang sa mga casting or something. Di ba he turned down like the Parts of the Caribbean nga movie nga it had like a $300 million nga paycheck?
yeah, di na daw siya mo balik ever.
Yeah, so it's a
The
huge mental toll niya, di ba?
The weird thing also was ninggawas dito sa yung court hearing. It's unofficially public record na I've never seen the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but I think they did really well. And then I'm like grabe ako based on Johnny Depp. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, I've seen katong mga Twitter is like splicing the videos ato and then kanang times where Johnny Depp is cool daw when he's like kanang retort siya sa lawyer ni Amber Heard. He's just laughing, chuckling lang, di ba?
Some people thought na cringe though to na you're taking court like cases and then turning them into kanang mga what unsa tawagan nga videos like hype videos. I don't know what they're called. Basta ka ng mga inga na compilation with the music.
Yeah, pwede na. Naabot to sa point na like it feels so dystopian na nga court cases gihimog mga kanang yung mga Naruto nga mga AVI or sa tawag gana. What do you call? Unsa gani na?
AMV?
AMVs,
Anime
yeah,
music video.
Yeah. Something like that.
Naruto.
I think if mo search kani right now sa YouTube like Amber Heard or Johnny Depp nga case naagi like compilation with like an anime music with like slideshow to it, you'd probably na you can makita na.
Okay. Anyway, like kudos to Johnny Depp. Good luck, however long niya mo last. Since naanata ni Johnny Depp, like, do you wanna start talking about Grindelmads?
Sure. Yeah.
Fantastic gays and where to find them.
Yeah, you're the only one who saw it kay the cinemas pa there sa Cebu kay it's not dili pa kayo active and I don't have someone to go. Yeah. Wakay kuyog pod.
Wakay plans.
I might watch it bitaw. But I'm still unsa man?
Okay, I missed out on ano na lang. Wala ko nakakita ng Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I was like, I really couldn't muster up enough sarcasm to watch Morbius. Like, and sana, like the only movie that was I finally brought Tiny to a theater, and the only movies that were out were The Lost City. Was it?
Kana, what's
But-
up with that movie, man? Why is everyone?
You know
why does
what's-
everyone like it?
You know what's so weird about that movie? Daniel Radcliffe is in that movie. So Daniel Radcliffe,
Bitaw.
Harry Potter is in that movie. So magtanaw ka poster na Fantastic Beasts, and right next to it is Daniel Radcliffe in The Lost City. Or like, unsa man nga timeline ay na ano si
Not we can
the guy who played
see. There's Brad Pitt there.
No, it's Brad Pitt or Channing Tatum.
I don't know. I think it's Brad Pitt or but ensemble cast ni siya, and
Boy,
There's so
the
many-
Movie looks so, the movie looks so boring. Like, mura siya Dora the Explorer na marketing. Like, just looking at the poster, it's so boring. And then like, really? This is like dagan kayo siya stars, Jude? Maybe it's Sandra Bullock, and then like Sandra Bullock is already automatic. Oh, this is kind of a kanang by the numbers movie siguro ni kay safe naman ang mga salida ni Sandra.
Yeah, but it's
Sandra
weird.
Bee.
Why is like Daniel Radcliffe there? He's taking up ng mga movies karon, no?
Yeah, it's like I think Danny Radcliffe will take mga weird roles. Like that's what I actually commend him on. Like if si Emma Watson is like taking mga weird feminist roles, like si Danny Radcliffe is like taking roles that he likes lang na marag the movies look weird, and then muyes lang si Danny Radcliffe.
Yeah.
And he can afford to be weird, like kanang yung mga Swiss Army Man, katong Guns Akimbo.
The Guns Akimbo one, yeah.
Yeah. Ganahan ko sa of the trio of Harry Potter kids, kanang si Danny Radcliffe akong fan sa gihapon kay kunya.
He's going into the experimental side, no? Sa mga movies. He even had like a stage play, right? Dugay na kayo to?
Oh yeah, he shot that I think in the middle of Potter Pagani, where he's like he fucks a horse, I think.
Yeah.
But
and
but
everyone was like,
after that,
whoa, can he do that?
yeah. And then nag-Broadway siya, like serious na dancing play. I was like, whoa, you saw Danny Radcliffe, eh? Like fans kayo niya, like
Yeah.
artist.
See, Rupert Grint or yun ang like, wala kayo projects, no? Like, what is he doing? Is he an art singer or something?
No, he has projects. Si Ed Sheeran Prime, kana si
Sheeran Prime.
like he has a bunch of mga movies and series. Like he's in that Netflix series Sick Note, but more paint by the numbers ang mga roles na iyang i-take. Not like Danny Radcliffe na weird ang iyang mga roles. Like si Rupert Grint is more of safe kayo ang iyang mga movies para nako. But it's nice to see him like work ragi hapon. Like I still like Ron. Like he's my favorite of the trio ragi hapon. Yeah. But Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beast, yeah, we forgot about it. What do you think about it, man?
Oh my god. What a what a
What a
movie
build-up.
that's- It's an Jud boy, kanang it's a mess of a film. Like it's not as bad as Grindelwald, like Crimes of Grindelwald, but the movie is like you have no fucking idea what it wants to do. Like the sayop jud na they want to keep leaning in on that Dumbledore story na this is Dumbledore and Grindelwald na romance, but somehow Newt is in it. Like I brought Tiny to it, and then see Tiny is like doesn't give a fuck about canon, but she'll watch a movie if it's there. And like when it comes to the beasts, it's always fun to watch like the monsters. Kay unique ang pag-conceptualize nila og monsters. Like the thing na murag it puffs up into a balloon and then it deflates and then the balloon becomes wings. I'm like, whoa, that's cool. And
Yeah.
like katong I thought that crab thing was kind of corny, but lingaw man siya. Like katong sila, like you have to swivel your crab thing, and then it's corny in the trailer, but when you watch it, like murag, that's probably one of the funnest sequences, and you're gonna exit the theater just crab walking. I was like, oh, okay,
Okay.
lingaw ra.
So you could say the beasts were the actual highlight good sa movie and not Grindelwald and Dumbledore's relationship.
Okay, that's a different thing. Like, Okay, I'd like to go see. Ano, I think the franchise is better off that they didn't bring Johnny Depp back. Like honestly, like I'm for Johnny Depp na murag I want him to succeed, but Mads Mikkelsen is like kanang if you want a gay antagonist na barely does anything but just presence alone, like see Mads Mikkelsen is your guy. Like ano jud siya ba kanang magnetic ang iyang like presence sa screen. And then when he's like teasing Dumbledore na murag ingnan niya, who will love you now, Dumbledore? I'm like, oh my god, you manipulate like the toxic boyfriend.
Oh. How's going, man? Like, how is Ezra Miller's performance as? Kasi kay pangan niya sa movie.
Credence.
Oh, Credence, yeah.
It's like he looks like he would be in a band named Credence na more siya grunge rock na Credence Bare Bones na like what happened was diba like they turned him into one of the murag gitaucha in the second movie is like one of the main characters and then it's the reveal that he's like a Dumbledore diba and then
fuck I forgot about it na jud.
Exactly right and then when it came to this third movie it's kind of they're also trying to write him out of the movie na murag like ang reveal that he's a Dumbledore is kind of treated na side lang siya na story kay I think they realized how stupid the decision was sad na ano like murag oh now he's the Dumbledore and then it's like how does that work and
wait
then,
is he an official character ba sa books or not like
No,
made
he
for
doesn't
Fantastic
show up.
Beasts lang okay
yeah he was made in Fantastic Beasts and then like pag-abot sa second movie because he was friends with Nagini the snake woman who doesn't show up in this movie like I was already guessing na murag oh he's some kind of maybe he's Voldemort na alter ang iyang memories so he doesn't remember being Credence he just remembers being Tom Riddle but dili di ay like yeah he's his own character but it's a very kanang like the entire movie is just Credence is dying and then he and then in the end he's just like dies peace like implies that he goes off to die peacefully like ingana
so
like,
it's are you spoiling right
do you,
now?
do you want to be spoiled because it's really the plot goes nowhere like it's a
but where does it lead
it leads to wizard election like kanang wizard comelec na murag the entire point nila
okay
okay the entire point nila is that si kanang the wizards choose their leader via like a magical animal that can see the purity in like souls.
Oh. So like
yeah,
Amit.
this animal, yeah, actually, like oh Moon Knight, and then,
Moon
like,
Knight.
it's relevant, and then like so they take this like deer thing. It's called a chillin. So ang buhato nila is i-face nila ang tanan ng mga candidates in some kind of tribunal, and then they release the chillin, and then the chillin, whoever it bows to, is the candidate that's pure of heart. So si Mads Mikkelsen, si BBM or like si GG, like he wants to rig.
He manipulate ang polls. Yeah.
Exactly. He wants to manipulate the polls. Like he wants to kanang alter the chillin so that the chillin will bow to him. And then, because it's a rare kind of animal, that's how Newt is like dragged into the story. Kay he's the one who discovers the chillin and takes care of the chillin. Ingana. So,
right, that actually worked, diba? Okay naman. Like, nindot man ang pagka-kuan nila, diba? Like, put sa Newt story and Dumbledore together.
You think na nindot siya in concept, but in execution, it was like, kanang, because the problem nila is that because Grindelwald was in possession of the chillin somehow, kanang Grindelwald can tell the future, so kanang he can anticipate all of our moves. No, that's the problem nila. So ang solution ni Dumbledore was like, we will beat Grindelwald by confusing Grindelwald. So nag-hire siya team of different like wizards. And then he sets them off into their own plans so that kanang
propaganda
they can all do whatever they want. Yeah, and then like each member of the team doesn't know what the other one is doing. So that magvision si Mads Mikkelsen about something that's happening, but then he has no idea what's gonna happen. Like murag So he doesn't know what the hell Dumbledore is planning. And then
Uh.
me and Tiny were like, murag, that sounds like meta na murag. Si J.K. Rowling and si Steve Kloves were looking at each other na, you know what we should do? We should confuse the audience. And then like, Kamira said kay, what the hell is happening in this movie? Like, it's so needlessly convoluted and there's so many characters who are like, they brought that French wizard back, but he doesn't really do anything that's significant. And like,
Kowalski, how was he?
Oh, Kowalski is the only likable person, like undeniably likable person in the movie. Like, you love na underdog kayo siya, and that like the wizards are dragging him around, but he's okay with it, and he's very fun around like the students. He's very friendly, and yeah, and then like he has his. I think he's the only one with like a meaningful arc in this one because like, diba, his girlfriend decided to join like the wizard Nazis. And then the entire time he's just trying to win her back. But yeah, he's very fun to watch.
Kalimot na nahitabo sa last movie. Like all I remember was like they were in this like hall and they were talking and then nag-teleport sila ato and then they disappeared. That's all I remember.
Yeah, I was looking at promotional material from the last movie and I totally forgot that Zoe Kravitz was in that movie.
Oh shit,
like,
what the fuck? Kinsa
no,
siya
is Zoe Kravitz, no? I don't know. I think he was Newt's crush in high school who was gonna marry his brother, but it didn't push through because she died, I think.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but like, I just remember that someone switched the baby and the baby died, and somehow the baby that got replaced was a Dumbledore, and then and then you get the reveal on who how Credence is a Dumbledore, which is kind of a boring reveal. So, libog kay ba, like, ikaw, are you still up to watch the movie? Even if it, like, mag-home release siya, would you still check it out?
I would watch it sa home release tingali. Like I'm gonna skip on the theater experience na lang kay it serves as like a warning na lang sad ba? Like for them it's not doing good WB. And diba they mentioned last time this is the like if mo flop ang sales sa kaning Fantastic Beasts, they would stop making the fourth movie.
I'm telling you, like, it's kind of pulling a Venom where the critics hate it, but the audience kind of likes it. Like, ang Rotten Tomatoes score niya is, like, fresh ang yung audience.
Okay. Pero ang ilang sales kay it's not what they expected. Especially with Super Pets like coming out. Ang sige itong movie.
Oh, yeah.
It was really that's a really good one.
League of Super Pets, and then I want to watch that animated na The Bad Guys.
Oh, The Bad Guys. Kana man ang sabot. Like it's the one like taking the top spot sa box office karon.
Yeah, it was the highest earner last weekend, and then like naay mga weird kayo na articles na like Mark Maron was posting, hey, like thanks na number one miss sa box office, and then someone commented na, but at what cost? And then the headline was like, when are we gonna see Mr. Wolf's cock?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, the trailer pa lang ato when the trailer first came out, okay, there's a lot of furry porn ato na after. Like everyone was thirsting over this like wolf, or was he a fox ba?
Yeah. He's a wolf.
Yeah,
He's a sexy wolf.
Everyone was like thirsty over it on Twitter, and I think na gonna get ana to like I want to bleach or cleanse my eyes ato pero kita ko rule 34 ato.
Yeah, it was like right now the studios are like making a new generation into furries. Like there was Zootopia like a few years ago, and then the Bad Guys is gonna lead to a lot of awakenings.
Oh, and
like,
Turning Red was like the biggest ato, diba?
I wouldn't know, boy. Most of the people in that movie are kids, so like.
You don't know what's in their mind, mga furries, okay?
I would. Ang samok kay, like, I guess a lot of people are sexualizing the mom openly, like kanang si Mingli, and like murag. Okay.
That's fine.
But, yeah. Grabe, the Rule 34 people will find ways. They'll be like right at the very post, it's like murag, this character aged 18 plus. I'm like, okay, that helps it.
I mean, she's a red panda, and then mo justify, like it's like the dragons in anime, yung mga lolis like 2,000 years old, and then they're like this, pero kuan pa sila. She's 2,000 years old. She's even though she looks like 5.
It's the worst, Jude, when people try to explain it. Like, even sa mga avatar, it's funny. Like, they'll do an entire like photo, and then there's always the disclaimer in the end. Now, all characters are 18 and above. I'm like, no, they weren't.
I mean, that's the appeal po sa Japanese animes, diba? Like, why did you always have this like underage like naging sila age gap silang mga
Like,
pwede na gonna be 18 and above, no?
What I really hate about like this entire argument about hentai is like a lot of its critics are also kind of like mang-shame sila sa mga mag-watch ng material, but then it gets worse when there are people who are like defending the material that were going like, yeah, like it's a good thing that we're getting this harmless content that's not hurting anyone. It's just drawings, and then like very intelligent kayo ang pag-post niya sa tanan, but it's like the main point is that just let me have my lolly hentai, please.
I don't have self-control, so I do this in my own bed. Pero
How did we get from Fantastic Beasts to kind of furry porn?
I mean, it starts with
The bad guys.
Beasts, Beastars, Netflix.
Oh, Beastars. Oh my god, Beastars. I haven't watched season
No,
2, okay? I'm so afraid.
Daghan daw ganahan. Like, I don't know why. What's the appeal to that?
The rabbit is very hot. I swear to God.
Like Zootopia hot, or
it's like if the Zootopia rabbit is hot without doing anything so much, the Beastars rabbit is hot because like she butang siya sa mga sexual situations where she's teasing the characters. It's like she'll take off her clothes and be like, wow, your chest is so nice, and then like, oh my god, what the fuck? You're like, what the fuck is this rabbit doing?
Okay, PG-13 Is that a PG-13 show?
I think it's mga no one has sex. It's like it's anime rules. Like the really kinky anime like Scum's Wish, like characters are implied to have sex, but they will never have sex on screen. They will kiss each other and then their saliva will trail, but that's it. That's like the most lewd they can go. But they can say dirty things to each other, like more. Wow,
of course,
because
they're leaving
but
that to
sex,
the artists, Bayani.
But sex is like, it's crossing a line that no one wants to do. Like, may nalang gani ang Legend of Vox Machina, like, actually showed tits for once, and I was like, wow, that's something you don't get to see in an R-rated na cartoon. Like, whoa, they're showing tits. Very odd, but okay.
So that's it for furries.
Fantastic Beastars and where to find them. I think they're leaving room paghihapon for like a return, because see, the big clash between Dumbledore and Grindelwald is not done. It's like I think it has to end with the moment na Dumbledore owns the Elder Wand na, and then Grindelwald is taken away. I think that's the big end of the franchise.
Like, I wish nga they could end it like karon, like after this one, kay it's not doing any good na jud for the characters, and especially with better mediums na like video games, it could tell a different story and better pa jud.
It was para nako jud. It's like their big mistake is bringing Dumbledore into the world of Newt and then turning Newt into Dumbledore's like new Harry, like ang bago na gi-groom ni Dumbledore to help him. I'm like oh no, like you just prepared him like a lamb for slaughter.
Always.
Always. Oh my god. Like, I'm not gonna spoil the reveal na lang, I guess, for like Dumbledore's Flash or something, but it really feels like the movie wants to forget him na, and like That's why I don't think it's gonna be an issue na nagka-problema siya sa Hawaii.
Kita ka doon meme. Did you see the meme where Spider-Man nga si Tom Maguire o si Flash Thompson nag-away
They
sa Hawaii?
stole my meme! They
What,
stole
really?
it! It was my meme!
There's no copyright sa memes, Bayani.
Fuck you, I should have watermarked it. Like, I only got like 3 likes when I posted it. No. It was on the day pa jud na ninggawa sa mga flash reports na Ezra Miller jailed the first time. I was like, murag, you know what's gonna be a hit meme? And then, like, the people of Hawaii, and then it's the Tobey Maguire na, I don't wanna fight you,
I don't
Flash.
wanna fight you, Flash.
But nobody cared. It's like now it's doing the rounds apparently. Like
The algorithm isn't very friendly anymore. Usually, di mo na mo and like your tweet just suddenly goes viral out of nowhere. You won't expect it, man.
Exactly. So far, everyone is agreeing to my Grindelmads na thirst tweets na, like, I posted na Johnny Depp would never be able to pull off the sexual manipulation of Mads Mikkelsen, and everyone was like, yes, retweet. And
I mean, in line man jud sa iyang mga drama in real life, sad. So it's a very sensitive
and also,
topic.
Yeah, also like a lot of people forget na si Dan Fogler, si Jacob Kowalski. He was in Hannibal Bay. You haven't seen Hannibal?
The Mads Mikkelsen Hannibal?
Yeah, see, he was one of the patients ni Hannibal, and he was in love with Hannibal, so like, and then like, so I was like, haha, like, everyone's talking about Mads and Dumbledore, but he was seducing Jacob first.
Okay.
Anyway, what did you see?
Let's see.
I heard you saw an A24 movie.
Unfortunately, not the Northman kay. We can't. I don't know anong wala pa the Northman sa Philippines. Is it there in Manila?
No, it's not. It's like the theaters here are gearing up for Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah.
They're winding down. One of the theaters still has Morbius somehow, and then like Morag. They're like Morag. One person's gotta watch it. Like just one.
1 trillion.
We'll take it out.
Probably somebody watched it now. Like kanang mga kanang there's an appeal ba sa di Jared Leto, and then he's a vampire ito, and then yung naong kay cool is a poster. Yeah. Pero,
okay.
Back to like you've seen Fantastic Beasts, and ako kay I've been watching movies but it's not on the big screen kay wala, boring. There's nothing to watch. I saw X though. It's from A24. And
that's the one where those kids try to make that party, right? And then they shoot it. Project X.
Are you stupid? Asa siya? Ito siya kana American History X. Yeah. But no.
The one where Edward Norton is a racist. Yeah. That's a good movie.
Oh, Project X.
Recommend.
It's Project X. Yeah, X is a really good film. Like I enjoyed it kay we know the slasher genre. We've seen the tropes, di ba? Nga, there's gonna be like people having sex and then they die first.
Okay. I just know that the premise is that this group of pornographers na amateur decide to go to a farm and then mag-shoot sila dito, but things go horribly wrong. And then that's the synopsis.
Yeah, that's
I
don't want to spoil who the slasher who the killer is kay it would ruin the fun sa movie.
What? Is it Kid Cudi because he's the only famous one?
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised why Kid Cudi is there. Like he's getting his acting job He's everywhere.
Yeah, and
he's in Don't
He
Look
doesn't
Up.
want to be he doesn't want to be called Kid Cudi either.
Yeah,
he's like
Scott Muscadine,
He's
Scott. Yeah. And I only realized he's Kid Cudi like after the roll on credits. Kaya I thought he's like another black actor ng Hokaila. But basically, the film is gonna siyang they're playing the slasher genre. Mo siyang meta siya ba kay instead of like teenagers having sex, it's about a movie where they film pornography. Good, so the hook kay siya nga themes.
Of course they're gonna die.
Of course they're gonna die. Yeah, it's a slasher film. The tropes are there, and I don't know, interesting yung siya kay with Mia Goth taking the role. She's really good sa iyang kuan ang acting ani kay she's known to be like this kanang sex symbol siya sa mga movies. Like naa siya,
Goth.
yeah, she's an nymphomaniac. She's in another movie nga, I think she's in Suspiria, the new one with basta she's in Suspiria.
Kristen Stewart?
Yeah, Kristen Stewart. Yeah. I mean, she's taking up roles nga kanang weird side and na psychological horror vibe. So, she fits the profile here sa...
Was she... I think she was with Anya Taylor-Joy in that, Emma? Oh yeah, she was in Emma. Yeah, okay, I like that movie.
She fits the profile sa mga inaning mga genres. And, yeah, she's really good here kay na maginay final girl nga trope, diba, when it comes to slashers. And she shifted that idea very well. Kay,
so she was the first girl?
she's the first.
No, don't spoil it.
But I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to talk about it without spoiling anything. Kay, it ruins the experience when good. Pero it's kanang what you think about the slasher genre is really kanang it plays fun ba? Or it pokes or gibinuangan sa director ang this genre. But at the same time, it's still terrifying. Kay naagi like the killer is really kanang there's the whole education threat.
Okay. I've seen A24 movies before, and like, I really think na kanang it's the people have called it the Marvel for cinephiles na na genre.
Okay.
So like, is it? Do you think general audience friendly siya, or does it have that signature A24 na murag vibes niya na murag very like dragging siya? Like, na ba siya yung mga ingana nga elements gihapon?
Surprisingly, it's really kanang good for a general audience ba kay the first few hour is really not dragging. Dili kay siya kanang avant-garde nga art film ba kay they're just doing porn. They're going in a barn, they're meeting people, nag-rent sila dito, and then the killer comes in. It's basic plot lang ba. We don't have to think about anything. Is this a metaphor for the climate change? Wala ina nga. Wala ina nga thinking. So it's a very it's a very digestible film about just this like group of people, kuan lang, just caught at the bad time, and you could honestly enjoy it with like a group of friends. Okay, there are moments in that movie where shit goes bonkers. It's either it's a comedic thing or mahadlok sa ka at the same time. Okay, it's really disturbing, funny. It's like the midsummer scene where remember the part where the gi-orgy si gi-harem si guy?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. It's
and then, like my theater ended up laughing at that scene when we were watching it. Na marag, they're all just moaning at each other like marag.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very weird, but
I think I saw you there on the midsummer premiere.
Mo ba?
Yeah.
No, we didn't watch it in the premiere. Like, basta it was if someone in the theater shouted, "Can you shut the fuck up?" Like,
that
was my
you?
theater.
Oh, okay.
That was the dude who screamed at me. He was like, "Can you shut the fuck up?" Like, okay.
Whoa.
Whoever that guy was, like, sorry.
But yeah, but back to X, kay, I really please tanawan ni siya, and it's really fun. Kay na major plot twist pud sa movie you would not expect. It's something similar to Suspiria. I'm just gonna kuan na lang here. Di man siya major plot twist.
I was gonna like similar to the twist of the Batman. Na murag the Riddler actually likes you.
The Riddler is actually a 4chaner day. Pero kuan ang role ni Mia Goth there, she's playing two characters sa movie. She's playing as an old granny, and she's playing as the lead girl. So she's playing two different characters here. So Bershag na moments nga where they're in together, like the granny and Mia Goth together. Then I only found out nga she's playing this old girl, old granny, pag after the film credits rolled na. And I'm honestly surprised nga, wow, the grabe sa makeup department, good. Nga, they managed to do this.
Is there anything significant about...
Yes.
Maybe spoiler territory na siya,
yeah, spoiler
why
territory.
they took the same actress. Okay. Now I'm excited. Because you're excited, I'm excited. So, I'm like, now I have to watch it too.
You should watch it.
Damn
It's A24 part naman na sa to ang checklists.
No, what have we done? We did this to ourselves. Let's just talk Thor na lang.
Okay, that's it for X. Tanawa lang yan.
Okay.
And if you guys are listening as well, yeah, watch it, but please don't watch it with parents or your younger siblings, because there's a lot of sex here, so ayaw lang.
Okay. There's one more big thing, like the Star Wars Uncharted game. I don't think we have time to talk about that. See,
We need to.
Hennig,
But looking forward to it. Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I mean, we know
Project
Amy Hennig.
Ragtag.
Yeah, and we know Amy Hennig is like this fantastic writer who carried the first 2 Uncharted games, or was it the 3 Uncharted games before,
It's
you know?
three ang yang game mo.
Oh, yeah,
Before
3.
si Cuckman took over the franchise.
Before Cuckman took over. I mean, yeah, they have to give him credit, Sadgik. Neil Druckmann has like a talent for it and said. Pero I don't know why Amy Hennig
Talent for ruining characters, you mean?
like Abby and Joel.
Okay. Sige. But na-interested lang ko because kanalagay, it was Project Ragtag, the Visceral Games, and they made Dead Space. And they were making the project, and it got cancelled 2019. And then now, I think it's back. And
Oh, mao ba?
nindot ang yung ano. Yeah, nindot ang... It's my favorite branch of Star Wars na mga smugglers sila, mga blaster people, dili sila mga
That's not
lightsaber
Skywalkers,
guys.
diba? Not Skywalkers, not the midichlorian peoples.
No,
diba?
no Cal Kestis bullshit.
No, hey, we like Cal Kestis. We like Cal Kestis.
Okay, but ano siya, the lead niya was played by Nolan North, who was like Nathan Drake ra gihapon siya. And some concept art revealed na ang katong, they have a princess character who kind of joins them, and the character was based on Breda from Community. So I was like, oh my god, I would love her to be in Star Wars. Kay following Troy, like that would be so exciting.
No, kuwang na lang si Kuan. Si I don't know what her name. Si Annie's tits.
Oh my god, see Annie's boobs.
Annie's boobs.
And then it's like, it's an Ewok, you know, like, Annie's boobs. You keep stealing like pens.
Ay, Annie's
But
community.
we don't have that much information on it, but like it's a go, and I'm excited. Like all the concept art came out online, and I think the full plot is also out. But like if this is the same game ra gihapon, di ko ganahan mas spoil kay kana lagi. It's the branch of the franchise that I like.
Star Wars fans are eating good right now, no? Like there's so many games coming out. I mean, aside some movies, you know, they're not really that good. But the games are, I'm looking forward to them. The sequel.
Chose violence, Jude. The movies aren't doing good. Yeah, of course.
Of course,
Like,
they're not doing good.
Book of Boba Fett, eat a dick.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah.
There's another franchise that's about space, diba?
Is it Thor 4?
Yeah, that just came out.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was my segue. That was a
Okay,
a very bad
that was
one.
your segue.
Uh,
Okay, yeah. Like I was one of the most skeptical. I'll be honest. Kay dagan kayong mga iingon si Taika Waititi that the reason why I don't like Ragnarok so much, and then he was like, "Remember how we were trying to capture a child's imagination in Ragnarok, and it's like everything's cranked up to 11 in this one," and I'm like, "Oh shit." I'm gonna hate this one too.
there's a tweet ani announced daw, like I think it's a retweet nga Taika Waititi said nga Thor Love and Thunder is gonna be an action adventure daw nga genre, and then somebody was mad nga no, it has to be I need it to be like a soft porn gore nga genre bending superhero movie, not this one. Pero bitaw, no, like it has gone to the point nga Thor is not more about kanang the gritty parts sa imuhang 1 and 2, the movies that you like. Yeah, it has moved on to that.
It could have been the Lord of the Rings of Marvel, but no one has that kind of like, no one has the vision. Like,
I mean,
like-
there's Zeus here, there's Olympus
Yeah.
here.
I know, but it still looks wacky. Like when you look at it, like
So much colors
Uh,
bito, no?
yeah. But what I can say is like I think na meaningful ang iyang character like the character journey is gonna be Thor is trying to figure out who he was and like interesting ang katong lines niya na these hands were used for battle but now they're just used for like peace or something like that.
It's also a
And I'm like-
nice it's also a nice like chapter for Thor like to actually like soft reboot sa iyahang pagka superhero even if they could continue his franchise.
Yeah. What I want lang is they really don't need to kill him off because he's kind of like in the comics he lives to be like, super old and then like I really kind of want him to just be the Odin character na lang in the future na he's kind of just watching everything and then like he's too busy like doing bigger picture shit na okay, Natalie Portman, like you be the hero now. Like I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's also kuan diba? Like we've talked about this one nga, the Phase 4 films are all about legacies. Like leaving their legacy to others. So I guess this is it. But diba, we're still hearing more about Thor. He's still coming back there. But he's gonna be a mentor figure now after this.
Hopefully. Oh, by like, did you know what was crazy about after the drop of that trailer? It's like nidaga ng mga homophobic Chris Pratt memes. Like,
fuck nga
were you
naman?
seeing those?
Why?
Because, like, there's a joke out there na where Peter Quill is like, if you've maybe it's like just look into someone into the eyes of someone you love, and then Thor is like staring into his face, and then like Star-Lord is trying to like not look at him. Like everyone was already like morag like haha Taika Waititi's making fun of Chris Pratt for being like a homophobic Christian, and it's like Chris Pratt after that scene is probably throwing up mga ingana nga like memes, and I'm like, boy, like I don't think Chris Pratt is homophobic. He's just part of a church.
And there's also a big issue, diba? Like it's not just that; it's about Natalie Portman now taking the helm, and they're doing the Abby thing with Natalie Portman.
Boy, the MCU.
Is that a new thing? The MCU.
It's like that's the buzzword now of the MCU haters is the MCU. Like, okay, the future is female, and then like all of them are just crying their eyes out. MCU go woke, go broke.
Like,
MCU 2008 to 2022 RIP.
Like a lot of people, a lot of like incels probably di mo tuong like Natalie Portman's like actually buff to the core, yun ba? Like ila kay is this Photoshop? Is this CGI? Di sila mo tuo.
Actually, there have been like edits making the rounds of like the super buff girl na nag-ana niya, and then they put Natalie Portman's face on it, and then some people were like, "Whoa, Natalie Portman, amazing!" And then it's like, no, that was a deep fake. That's not her.
Okay.
But like grabe ra gihapon ang kanang arms ni ni Padme, like kanang
Chadme. They call her Chadme.
Chadme. Sa mukha. Chadme.
Chadme.
Okay. I can't think up of any kind of mga Star Wars memes. Like,
what do you think about Natalie Portman's like Thor here? Like, is she gonna be really good here and saman?
Honestly, see, Jane Foster is one of the most boring MCU characters. Like, that's why they dropped her in Ragnarok, because she kind of doesn't do anything interesting. She's the love interest. She finds Thor, is fascinated by Thor, and then she gets into trouble. Thor tries to save her. Like even katong Marvel's What If, it was a very boring episode. Katong si Thor and si Jane, like that's how they fall in love with each other, and they put tattoos of each other on
I forgot.
magic and science.
I forgot that episode.
Exactly. And then like maybe they can make her more interesting this time.
Yeah.
But
I believe
yeah,
in
like,
Taika Waititi is good when it comes to like the mga introspective journeys of characters. And I hope nga makaya nila with like Jane Foster. Like she redemption arc sa iyang pagka boring roles.
Yeah, but para na ako, it's like I think na the character here that he wants to focus on is Thor, and then it's like it's more of Jane just taking up the mantle na lang because I don't think she has a choice either because in the comics she takes up the Thor mantle because she's dying and then like she transforms into Thor so she'll be like not dying, but by turning into
Oh.
Thor all the time, ma-cancel out ang chemotherapy niya. So like she's taking chemotherapy and then she turns into Thor, but everything that she did with her body like reverts back to kanang previous state. So like the more she does it, like the less she's getting better, I think.
But it's sad, no?
And then-
They could integrate the ether and it, but she had an infection point bit sa the dark world, and maybe they could use that like something as a disease for her. Maybe.
Oh, siguro. Like, see, Endgame really forgot bitaw na the big plot point of that ether thing was that it was hard to remove from Jane Foster. So like, kind like how did Rocket Raccoon do that if like kanang the best forges in like Asgard couldn't do it?
Whatever. We're not talking about
Doesn't
theories
matter.
here, yeah, and speculations. Like there's still Doctor Strange coming out, so there's another Marvel one. Layo pa na.
Oh,
ang-
one thing na by Kino is back in TV.
Oh yeah, we
Si
forgot. We
Gimme
forgot.
Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
Like, see Better Call Saul final
yeah.
season is
Yeah.
here.
What do you think? What do you think about
My
the 2
God.
episodes, Manny? Did you like Kim
bye.
Wexler? Huh?
Oh shit, it's like carrot and the stick. No, oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
stick
Girl-
please.
Girl boss, gaslight.
Oh no, not only was it not only the Kim Wexler, but the Betsy Kettleman too.
Oh yeah.
Ano.
Everyone's thirsting
Bye.
over Betsy Kettleman.
I thought I was crazy, like when I was looking at her, and I was like, because Tiny was here, man, when we were watching it, and I was like, Murag, Tiny, she's hot, man. Eh? Like, just look at her, and then like, even though she's like a psychopath, that's like murag kanang funny kayo ang iyang, she never like understands like what she's doing is illegal, and then kanang, and she has that bowl haircut. Like, oh my gosh, she's hot, man. She has like milf ang tawag sa iya, ha?
Oh,
And,
yeah.
like. She has like scenes where she's just exploiting her cleavage like to the fullest potential.
Yeah.
And like
There's
fun
one-
kayong, like
There's one scene, diba, to nga she was reaching out sa telephone and then na highlight ko diyan
Yeah.
cleavage. And then, whoa, 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 whoa,
Exactly.
whoa.
I was like oh my God.
Those are some nice kettles, man.
Kettlemans, Kettle
Yeah.
twins.
But but so far though, Betsy Kettleman, yeah, we know she's hot, pero I'm honestly scared for Kim. She's going down the line. Nga. We had no idea where she's going here.
Yeah, some people are reading it biya na kanang si Jimmy is actually in remission. He's already afraid of what Saul Goodman does. But what happens now is that it's Kim who's pushing the Saul Goodman character now, and like she's the one thinking up the scams, and then like si Kim is the one suggesting all the things that happen to Saul. Like she's the one who picks the location and something that makes like she's making the decisions to what his office turned out to be.
Yeah.
Like what his car was. I'm like, oh my god, like
There's a
it's
higher
Kim. Kim
power
created
here.
him.
Yeah, well, good. And there are a lot of theories daw nga maybe she's the one handling the operations sa Breaking Bad. When
Oh my
Jimmy
God.
yeah, pero it reach ra kayo. Who knows? Kay Kim dying would be really gonna doesn't really affect the plot, no? Like I mean
Yeah,
it would
like-
affect the plot. Like there's a mental toll ni Jimmy but in Better Call Saul, in Breaking Bad, he's like a chill guy, man. Ato. Like he
Exactly. Like like based on kanang the connection nila Jimmy and ni Kim, like I don't think if Kim died, Saul would turn into the Saul Goodman we know from the show. Like kanang I don't think he would be capable of that.
yeah.
But the twist that's Kim is actually still controlling everything and she's behind the entire
Yeah,
thing. I'm
that's
like, that's a good twist. Like,
plausible siya bitaw.
okay. Yeah, and like nag-recoup lang sila ni Jimmy when like the Heisenberg thing fell down, and then like they had to like be separate from each other until they could meet each other again.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Who
Like,
knows?
would that be dramatically satisfying for you, or did wala ba na consequences? Don't you think?
I liked it, man. Kay, there's a huge problem with Better Call Saul, man. Good, kay, it's a prequel, and we know what's gonna happen with Breaking Bad, diba? Like we know who dies. We're only watching it sa set up lang sa characters, and the best thing that Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould did here kay was to put a mystery to it, ba? And with that mystery being Kim Wexler's fate, that's the biggest question in this show, and I'm really looking forward kung the proper end game here.
Time travel siguro ba yun para to collect the Infinity Stones? No.
Oh yeah, I mean
That's what's gonna
they
happen.
kept us hooked on like Kim Wexler's fate, like until now, like even until this final season.
Yeah, they had to make an entire kanang El Camino movie like in the middle of the like Better Call Saul. I'm like, well, thank you for the movie, but like, hey, Better Call Saul, let's come back here. Like, nag-pandemic na lang.
But yeah, I'm glad this is the final season. So there's a lot of like unanswered questions like finally answered here.
But like, did you notice? Na-notice nimo ang katong si Lalo, di ba he visits a family and
yeah.
then he tells that guy to shave his beard.
Mm.
Did you notice that the guy looked like him ba?
Yeah. That was the point, diba? Like,
Yeah,
diba,
like
that was the guy yung iyang forced to go to the dentist and then paid his like teeth nga mga fixes, diba?
yeah, and then it turns out na okay, that was him trying to replace the records of the dentist to match his.
Yeah.
And then like the scene where kanang the guy shaves and then like naa sila sa mirror silang duha, that was supposed to show that he looks like Lalo. Okay? When I saw that in the trailer, I was like, who is that guy? Is it Don Eladio? Like marag he looks like Don Eladio, but
Yeah.
he was supposed to be like a Lalo look-alike day. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's interesting.
So he's planned it from the start, you know? And that's where like
Yeah.
I'm so fucking terrified if like where does Lalo fit sa Breaking Bad universe right now? Like who's
Anyway.
gonna pop a cap off him? Like where does Nacho like where does he go? Is he gonna go sa the raft or something? I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
Is he gonna be Scorpion?
Intricate atong he's gonna deal with illegal weapons with the Vulture
Yeah.
in Staten Island.
There can't be yung questions, no? Like, where does Lalo fit here? Like, where does Nacho gonna end up?
I think because so far the show has been like there's a lawyer side and then there's a cartel side. So ang mahitabo is magmesh na jud nang silang duha. And it's like Saul's reputation is going to be like ano ba, like when we meet him, he's already scared of Lalo. Like pag-introduce lang sa iya, like in the first episode of
Yeah.
Breaking Bad niya. Like, Lalo didn't send you? No Lalo? And then he's already like, it was Ignacio. It was Ignacio's fault.
Yeah. Who is Ignacio, diba?
Yeah. Grabe yan, naka-build sila premise out of those lines lang. I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. But
They're having
what
fun,
did
no?
you-
The creators.
yeah, what did you think about the intro scene where it's just like the ties falling and then like dismantle nila ang mansion ni Saul Goodman?
Like, kakuha na to, no? Like, anong foreboding, weird, kay the toilet was gold, everything was like so extravagant, opulent, or say tawag, and I think
was
that was
tacky.
Kim's. Yeah, it was very tacky. I think that's Kim's idea, no? Like, let's
Yeah,
let's
like-
build this mansion, diba? It has a girl's touch
Yeah.
to it, man.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Or
probably.
are you just a Reddit thread is speaking through you right now? Na, ano?
Probably. Like I've read the discussions man said nga some are saying Kim is behind the mansion and that probably happens when something goes bad with Kim, no? Okay, there's a plot going on with Howard, diba? Like Luyang Howard, yun eh. Like,
Yeah.
I know he's a really boring guy, but dude's low education. And remember the final scene in that episode nga, in the desert, there's a car following Jimmy and Kim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that's Howard?
Some are speculating daw nga that's like a private investigator ni Howard. And
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
you think
that's-
it's Bill Burr?
Oh, yeah. Whoa, he could fit or maybe Ewell, or I don't know. I know Ewell is on.
No,
Ewell's on Jimmy's
Huel is
side.
already Jimmy's guy.
Yeah. It could be Bill Burr, diba? And
Yeah.
Mora, it's building up to Howard, like finding out Jimmy's connections with the cartel, and shit gets bloody from there, probably, diba? It's leading
Yeah.
up to that.
I would actually like I would like one more callback to Chuck McGill because he's such a good villain for Jimmy.
Yeah.
Na murag,
Not a villain, like
no, like antagonist maybe.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's what you would say. Okay, Jimmy is like he's the criminal, but si Chuck is like also kind of like just stopping him from succeeding.
yeah.
And since he was such an integral part of the earlier seasons, like it would be great to see him like come back in some way, like a ghost,
Yeah.
or like because haunted man jud si Jimmy ana like unsay nahitabo ni Chuck, and like and Chuck was kind of right, even though he never trusted Jimmy. Like self-fulfilling prophecy si Chuck na murag dirty lawyer si Jimmy.
Yeah. Maybe at the end of the season, like there's gonna be like an apparition, or a flashback scene where they're honestly like good siblings together, but not gonna nagsigilag away. Who knows?
Yeah. Like something that culminates into that. But, I'm so excited. Like I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm like scared. Na what if Vince Gilligan misses this time? I'm like, oh my god, he was able to pull it off. Breaking Bad, I loved it. I loved El Camino Hapon, even though it was kind of just a really long episode. But like,
Yeah. He doesn't miss, bro. He doesn't miss. Okay.
yeah, it's so good.
He made an episode about a fly, and it still worked. He doesn't
And this
miss.
was directed by Rian Johnson.
Yeah, but
The-
he's there. Like the guy is there.
Yeah. Siya ba yung nag-direct sa kutong Kettleman episode? It was like directed by Vince Gilligan, and I was like,
Kettleman
oh,
episode.
okay.
What episode?
Yeah, katong episode 2.
Oh, the carrot and the stick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh God, Kim
Yeah,
Wexler.
that's pretty good.
I fear for Kim Wexler's life. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's so far it's a good start, and then I can't wait.
Good 2 episodes, and I hope Netflix recovers from this one.
Netflix, oh boy. What have they done?
They're digging their graves, man.
Yeah, but they should have stopped the studios when they had a chance. Maybe they could have patented the streaming technology na sila lang makabuhat ana, because like the studios definitely have the money to make it. Like,
Yeah.
but now all of them are taking their content, and then Netflix is now kanang stuck with the. It's become more apparent that they're kind of shitty producers now.
Yeah.
They don't know how to produce their material.
They're more on like getting more subscribers than like keeping them. No? That's
Yeah,
what the
but, like-
reports are saying. Yeah.
Yeah, the ano jud ba Netflix, especially now that they've lost content, like they lost the Marvel, they lost they lost Disney, they lost the what's ng content that's on Hulu or something. I don't know. but, like,
They had The
all
Office,
the-
diba? Nawa ang The Office.
yeah, The Office, they lost The Office. It's like, and now that it's all just original Netflix left, people are suddenly going, bati man din yung content na nabili.
Everything sucks. Like Altered
Yeah.
Cabron. Well, what is it all about? Yeah, but I honestly enjoyed the first season ato, but the second
Yeah.
one was so bad. And
Yeah.
but at least there are good like sleeper mga hits, no, like Dark, and at least they bought Better Call Saul, diba? And associated
They did.
with Sony.
It's still AMC.
It's still AMC, pero they branded it as a Netflix original series, so na sila
yeah.
money out of it.
Also, like they were good to. I think Breaking Bad is also incredibly tied to Netflix right now. Like that's a good show, so
Yeah.
kanang like there's still some Netflix shows that I like. I still think that Stranger Things is very solid.
Yeah.
Stranger Things, Glow, what's this? Sex Education is very good. I really like that show.
Yeah. There are pero hit or miss ang mga other na lang projects yun. And you could tell nga they're just doing it like for the stats lang. Nga they know this keeps up the algorithm and this
Yeah.
gets the numbers up. Yeah. Kada mga
Yeah,
project.
but also like I think they entice mga creators with the freedom of kanang creativity. As like you can do whatever you want, but now it's coming to bite them in the ass now because like sometimes they release really really long mga projects that are longer than they should be. Kay murag what so you could please the director, but
Yeah.
like kanang daghan kay sila mga kana lagi it's like it feels like dili nagmarry ang producers ug ang ang director.
Yeah.
And I think also what happens, Rasad, with some projects is that you're free to do what you want, but you only have this amount of money. Like, yeah, so like very low budget, long movies ang imong makitaan.
And even if it does really well, sad kay there's a huge chance gihapon nga it could get canned. Like, you know, with they're doing shit sa ilang mga projects right now. I'm still disappointed nga we're not gonna see a Mindhunter. Like they're not listening sa mga pleas sa fans ba nga. This is what keeps your audience like subbing, guys.
I
Mindhunter
think
needs
it's
to come
because
back.
na busy or si David Fincher maybe.
Oh yeah,
Because
Fincher.
he made Mank.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, Mank is
like-
a Netflix nga show, so he still has like a power over it, diba?
Yeah, I'm like House of Cards. I really didn't get that show. I was like a season and a half and I still don't get it. Like
I haven't
our
seen.
our friend Pia is like see si Pia is always just watching it because mag-simp man siya mga tigulang
oh,
na
yeah.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
And then
It
and
was
then when
her
it was
biggest
revealed
betrayal. It's her biggest heartbreak ever.
it was like, hooray, Kevin Spacey is gay, but no, he's also kanang murag harassing other boys.
Yeah.
Ikaw sa tanaw nimo like naluwi ko sa animation department because
It suffered.
Netflix
din.
animation, yeah, they have some really good animation in there. Like
Like Big
the
Mouth.
Klaus movie, Klaus was really good, and
Ah.
like so many people hate Big Mouth. Okay, more like they keep going about how disgusting the show is, but it's a very smart show. Like psychologically, like Morag, it's like if you wanted your feelings explained to you like you were a 5-year-old, like Big Mouth is your show. Na Morag, oh yeah, I guess like interesting ang concept niya, and it bleeds over to the spin-off na Human Resources, which I think is also very good.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you mentioned it, nga. It's like connected.
Yeah. It's like Big Mouth meets The Office. Okay, the characters this time are like grown-ups and they have grown-up problems. Not like Big Mouth where bata sila tanan.
Okay.
But yeah. So
Uh,
Netflix like
Good
either
luck.
make better content or find a way to. I think all the streaming things they should figure out how to share their toys again. Like honestly, Disney like murag. Like
This-
you're coming out to be the biggest asshole, Jude, in the streaming wars
Why? What's wrong with Disney?
because they bought all of the good shit. And
Oh,
then, like,
yeah.
murag, and now they're just like, I can't just watch a Toy Story movie and relax. It's like, oh my god, this used to be on Netflix, and now I have to like acquire it by different
Yeah,
means now,
and
just so I could watch it.
Yeah, wala pa gihapon ng Disney Plus dire, which is a shame. But
Yeah,
I'm hearing more. Like I want to get like an HBO sub or an Amazon Prime kay they're getting good content right now. Compared
HBO,
sa
ba, like,
Hmm?
yeah, like definitely, makaingon ko na HBO, like, a lot of their content is original, but it's good.
It's
Like,
really good.
You
bitaw.
got your Sopranos, you got your Game of Thrones, and then they've started like releasing some of the other shows like at the same time. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
They have all the
Like,
best
oh,
katong
good
mga
man.
Band of Brothers nila. It was there, diba?
exactly.
True Detective is there. Dagan kayo, so many good things there, and I want this like mangayon niyo kog account somewhere. But yeah,
Well, that's our episode.
Yeah.
Like
It's-
episode 28.
28. Yep. I wish
Yeah,
Netflix would recover from this downfall nila.
Yeah, like I really don't want them to fail because it's kind of like watching the person who brought modern television like also fall, like murag it became like a hero na fall na defeat resad siya sa katong mga iyang
It
so
be your own.
of course I don't want Netflix to fail, but at the same time like they better do something kay something is not working anymore. Next week is May nata next week.
Yeah.
And Doctor Strange is almost here. I don't know if nakakita na ko og Doctor Strange the next time we see, but I will try to. Like, I'm still watching out for Northman. Like, I'm searching all the theaters kung asa siya mo gawas, and it just says 2022. I'm like,
yeah, hopefully natin ma-talk about next week. There's probably like a big news coming out. Who knows, like, Johnny Depp would really get acquitted and all.
Johnny Depp stars in 4th season of Hannibal, and then siya na si Hannibal. Like,
the classic switcheroo.
You thought it was Mads Mikkelsen, but it was
me.
Dio.
Pina Grindelwald, pina Colin Farrell nga gitangtang niya si he's like Grindelwald all along. But yeah.
Sige. Thanks guys for listening.
Yep.
That's been episode 28.
Yeah. See you guys. This has been Thirdy.
Bye. And this is Bayani.
Bye-bye.
You have been geeks that are fed.
What the
Huh?
fuck? Where did
No?
you come? No, that's
No.
bad.
Sorry.
And
Off the top of my head.
you have been consumed.
You have been consumed.
Wala, we don't have any
Alright.
taglines for this. Whatever. Bye-bye.
We'll workshop it. Bye.
Yeah.